I know you've heard the saying, attitude determines your altitude, or a bad attitude is like a flat tire. You can't go far with it. It can't take you anywhere. Stay with me in this video as I share with you tips to developing a positive attitude that will take you far in life. Your attitude is probably one of the first things people notice about you when they meet you. You may not be able to change your height or some other genetic factors you have, but your attitude can be changed. And in talking about attitude, we'll be reviewing this book, Attitude is Everything by Keith Harrell. This is probably one of the first books I reviewed in Nasarawa State. I think in the year 2016. Yes, that was when I bought this book, 2016. I was serving in Nasarawa State and I reviewed this book. Everyone who served in Nasarawa State at that time, who lived in the family house, must have been there the day I reviewed this book, and it was life-changing. It transformed lots of lives, and I still hear testimonies about the book review on that day. So why not share it today to my viewers? Attitude is indeed everything. And you know, if you look at the alphabetic system or the alphabet, there are 26 letters in the alphabet, and if you align or assign a numerical value to each of the alphabets, if you sum up attitude, it gives you 100. I'll put that here and I also put this in the description box below. Attitude, when you sum it up from A down to E, add up the numbers in attitude, it gives you 100%. So when we talk about attitude, we are talking about your disposition, your look to life, how you feel, how you think about life, how you see situations, how you interpret things. Okay, so I'll just give you a very simple example about attitude. Of course, I know you already have a hint about what attitude means. So this morning, I decided to do a video. If you're watching this video right now, this video was recorded about past 2, almost 3 p.m. But this morning, I woke up all geared up to do this video. But lots of things happened this morning that would have deterred me from carrying out my goal for today, that is recording this video. But I told myself, no. Despite the challenges, despite everything happening around me, I have set out to do a video today and I will do it. I didn't let those things deter me from achieving my purpose. So my attitude was, I will do it. I'm a go-getter. I will record this video today and I will release it tomorrow, being Wednesday. So that's what attitude is, how you look at things, your disposition towards life. Negative things can happen to us, but it depends on how you let them affect you. Okay, so if you're listening to me, you're hearing background noises, lots of things are happening in my environment today, which would have deterred me from shooting this video today. But here I am, and here you are watching me. So let my attitude inspire you to know that with a right attitude, you can do and you can be anything. Attitude is a choice. Yes, attitude is also a choice because your choices today will impact the results you get tomorrow. So if you choose to be negative today, you will have a negative tomorrow because it will affect the decisions and choices you make today. So attitude is also a choice. What do you choose to do? If you choose to be happy, you'll be happy. If you choose to be sad, you'll be sad. And when people meet you, you will give them that notion that you're a sad person. She's always angry. Please don't give me a negative attitude. That's because that's what you are on the inside. Attitude comes from inside out. It's what you have on the inside that you express out. Like an orange. When you buy an orange from the market and squeeze it out, what you get is an orange juice. You can't get anything else. You can't get pineapple juice from it. It's orange juice. It is what you have on the inside that will come out. So if you have a negative mindset, you have a negative feeling, and you do not control it and put it to an end, it reflects on how you react on the outside. What people will see is someone who is sad, nagging, angry, always cranky. But if you're relaxed, having a smooth attitude, it will also reflect in how you relate with people. Okay? When issues happen, the way you respond, which is your responsibility, your response ability, how you respond to those things, will show that you have attained some level of maturity. Okay? So attitude is a choice. Everybody is presented every day with temptations, things that will make them lose their cool. But it depends on how you let it affect you. Okay, so attitude is a choice. It is for you to choose what you want. In this book we are reviewing today, Attitude is Everything, it has 10 chapters. But because of time, I won't review each of the chapters. But I encourage you to get the book if you can. It's an amazing book. It's an awesome book. I've had it for years. I've read it severally. And I must tell you that, of course, we are still working on being the best version of ourselves. We're not there yet, but there's always room to be better. Okay, there's always room to attain greater heights. So if you have a good attitude, it can be better. If you have a bad attitude, you can also work on it. Okay, so that's it. Attitude is a choice. You choose to be happy, you choose to be sad. Things happen to everybody. Everybody has one issue going on in their lives, but it is what they let you see that you know. Decide to see the good and bright side of life. Will it always be easy? Of course not. But you can choose to become better or bitter. You can choose to become better or bitter. Yes, from every situation you face. It's your choice. People go through issues. There's a story I heard about two young men who were trained by an alcoholic father. Their father was a drunk, he was never at home, they suffered throughout their childhood years. But then when they grew up, they turned out differently. The first son ended up being a drunk, was a lousy person, didn't amount to anything in life. The second son turned out to be someone great. He was a banker, he was doing so well in life. When they asked the first son, what happened to you? Why are you a drunk? He said, my father. When they asked the second son, what happened to you? How come you turned out so successful? He said, my father. The first son saw his father's example and followed it. The second son saw his father's example and chose to become better from it. He didn't want to live that kind of a life. So you can choose to become better or bitter from any situation you find yourself in. Everybody is going through one thing or another, I tell you. But we are all supposed to learn from these things. When life throws stones at you, don't let them push you down. Rather, let them become stepping stones that will spur you to become a better version of yourself, that will spur you to greatness, that will spur you to become the best you can be. Another point the author pointed out is wow. Yes, wow. W-O-W. He said, watch our words. Watch our words. You need to also watch the kind of words you use on yourself. Okay? So someone says, how are you? How's your day going? He said, my day is going on super fantastic. My day is going on well. I'm blessed. I'm fulfilled. I'm happy. When you tell yourself such things, your subconscious sees it to be true. It makes you happy. You release hormones in you that wants to make you become better. But when you say, oh, how are you today? I'm sad, I'm not happy, I'm angry, I don't fulfill my goals, I can't pay my bills. You let these thoughts depress you and use those words on yourself consistently. You turn out that way. Yes, words have power. Words have power. So the author encourages us to watch our words. Watch what you say to yourself, especially what you say to yourself. People can say anything they like about you, but what you say to yourself matters a lot because you believe it the more. In your secret place, watch for your words. I can't overemphasize this point. Get the book and read it. If you read this book, the PDF copy, I can send it to you. Hit me up in the comment section, say I need this book, and I'll send it to you through your mail or through any means within possible. You need to watch your words. What do you say to yourself? What words have people used on you that you have believed that is not true? Yes, people can say things to you, but what you choose to believe is what you become. So watch your words and watch the words you allow into your mind. Also in the book, he pointed out that we have different gates. Okay, we have the eye gates, the ear gates, gates through which things enter into us, into our innermost, into our being. And these gates, through what we see, through what we hear, we need to safeguard these gates. We need to be like security men, guard men at the gates, watching what we hear. It's not everything you hear you believe. Okay, you need to have a filter in your ears. As they're telling you something from this ear, you're letting it pass through here, but you're filtering in what you are accepting. Not everything everybody tells you is what is true. People can tell you things based on their own disposition of life, but it depends on you what to accept or what not to accept. So watch your words and watch the words you allow into you. The author also shared a story in the chapter, I think the last chapter, which is make a mark, leave a lasting legacy, but a positive legacy. He told a story of a man who traveled and left home for 7 years. He left home for a long time, and when he returned after 7 years, everybody ran to greet him. Where did you go? What did you come back with? Are you a wealthy man now? What did you bring? And he put his hands into his pockets and brought out 3 seeds. And they were like, 3 seeds? What are these? They had never seen it before. But those were cocoa seeds. This man went back to his house and planted those 3 seeds. And today, Ghana in Africa is one of the countries that produces the largest number of cocoa. And cocoa is one of the major crops produced in Ghana today because one man decided to plant seeds. What kind of seeds are you planting? Yes. What kind of seeds are you planting? You don't have to be a farmer to till the ground to plant a seed. By the life you live, what kind of impact are you making to those around you? You know, how is your life blessing people? Everyone is born with gifts and talents. What are you doing with those gifts and talents? They are not meant for you alone. They are not meant to be kept in you. They are meant to be utilized. You know, this reminds me of a story in the Bible about a master who gave talents to his servants. 3 of them. He gave one 5, he gave one 2, and he gave one 1. The one with 5 multiplied it. The one with 2 multiplied. The one with 1 buried it. And the master came back and called him an unprofitable servant. What is that gift you have in you that you're not utilizing? Why are you keeping it to yourself? You're looking for a platform. Create a platform for yourself. Yes, create a platform. Whatever the gift is, whatever. You could see it as nothing, but it's something you do naturally with ease. You do it without much preparation. People can spend days preparing to do that thing, but with you, it comes off so easily. What are you doing with it? Don't overlook it. It was put in you for a reason. And today I encourage you to maximize the gifts you have in you, to plant the seeds you have in you. Nobody was born empty. Everybody has something in them. You have something in you. I have something in me. It is for us to maximize and use those things to bless the lives of those around us and to glorify the giver, the person who gave us the gifts, the abilities, the talents. We need to utilize and maximize them. The author also said that there are 2 important days in the life of a man: the day the man was born and the day the man discovers why he was born. 2 important days in the life of a man: the day he was born and the day he discovers why he was born. His purpose, the day he discovers the reason he was created. Because if purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. You need to discover your purpose. If you've discovered your purpose, start living it out, start maximizing it. We are at the end of time already. You need to start using all you have to bless those around you and to glorify the person who gave you the gifts. Okay? So yes, maximize your gifts. Discover your potentials and maximize. You need to have an attitude of service. You need to know that you need to serve with what you have. This point brings to mind a saying by Mother Teresa that we cannot all do great things, but we can all do small things in a great way. What is that thing you can do to the person next to you? What is that thing you can do to put a smile on somebody's face? What is that thing you can do to make somebody's life easier? Do it. Don't wait for someone to applaud you. Do it. And you find out that when you do it, you even become happier for putting a smile on someone's face. And then you also encourage that person to do the same for another person. And it's like a ripple effect. It goes on and on. So do not be discouraged. Serve with your gifts. Serve with your talents. Maximize your potentials. Make a mark that cannot be erased. How do you maximize the gift you have? By having the right attitude, you can maximize your gift. You will not need a platform to showcase who you are. You believe in yourself and you bless your world with that belief which you have in yourself. Without the right attitude, I tell you, you'll be limited in life. So attitude is everything. Having the right attitude is everything. There's a positive and there's a negative attitude towards life. Choose the right attitude today and we're going to see ourselves at the top. Thank you very much for watching this video up to this point. I appreciate it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I also encourage you to subscribe to my channel. I promise to give you and deliver great and amazing content like this. Thank you. Bye.